rejoice, for we are young and free. With golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
I would like to invite Professor John Lester to welcome us to country.
It is indeed a privilege to be here before you providing this welcome address. I'm not an elder in the community, but I hold dearly to the Indigenous community, the Awabakal community, and extend to you, all graduates, parents, friends and academe, a very warm welcome on behalf of the Indigenous people of this country. A country and a nation, or many nations, that obviously have existed in this land for many, many thousands of years. It is indeed a long and strong welcome. Welcome.
Vice-Chancellor, fellow council members, staff of the university, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. A graduation ceremony is an important and happy occasion for members of the university community. To all of you, I extend a very warm welcome. To the graduates, I offer my warmest congratulations and very best wishes. The completion of a university degree is indeed a fine achievement, and you should be very proud of yourselves. To the families and friends of the graduates, while the university cannot offer you an award as well, we do recognise the enormous contribution you have made in supporting your loved ones through the highs and lows of their time as a student. You are about to witness something that happens too infrequently, the reward for all that effort. The success of the university is measured by the quality of its graduates. Survey results show us that employers are happy with the quality of our graduates, and our graduates have a high level of satisfaction with their educational experience at this university. The University of Newcastle is committed to preparing graduates who will make significant contributions to society, are adaptable, global citizens, and are sought after by employers. To achieve this goal, the university is innovative in its approach to teaching and learning, notably through problem-based learning, in which the university is a pioneer, and more recently through developments in online delivery of courses. In the area of research performance, this university is ranked among the top 10 Australian universities. It has an annual research income in the vicinity of $25 million and an annual research expenditure of $36 million. It's an exceptional achievement. Whether you are here today to receive your first undergraduate degree, a postgraduate coursework degree, or a research higher degree, you will have developed skills, knowledge, and the ability to think logically and laterally, qualities that are highly valued and will stand you in good stead for life and for the process of lifelong learning. You are one of 3,944 students who will graduate from the University of Newcastle this semester. Selected data from the profile of graduating students shows some interesting characteristics. 80% of you will be awarded an undergraduate degree. 18% will receive a coursework master's degree, and 2% will be awarded a research master's or Doctor of Philosophy degree. It took you approximately 5,000 hours of study to complete the requirements for your degree. This year's graduates' ages range from 20 to 90 years, and in 58% of you are women. There are 35 Indigenous graduates this semester. 3/4 of you who were looking for full-time work when you completed your degree will already have found it, and your average salary is $35,000 per year. 2% of you went on to further full-time study. And where do you live? Over 60% of you live in the Hunter and Central Coast region. 4% live overseas. The rate of change in our society is such that whatever qualification you have earned, you will need to be engaged in lifelong learning to remain successful and competitive in the workforce. I hope that the skills you've acquired during your study at this university will stimulate your hunger for more knowledge and understanding. I am confident that you will make contributions to the local, national, and even the international community. Please remember that as graduates of the university, you automatically become members of the graduate body, the Convocation. You join more than 70,000 other graduates worldwide and have an opportunity, through elected representatives, to become involved in the governance and development of the university. I hope many of you will take that opportunity. I now call on Professor Terry Lovett, Pro-Vice-Chancellor in the Faculty of Education and Arts, to present graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts. Erin Adams. Annette Anastopoulos. Tracy Andrew. Kerry Armstrong. Matthew Baker. Robin Baker. John Broadley. Anne Carter. Matthew Clark. Natalie Clark. Lorraine Chantel Cochran. Lachlan Cowling. Lauren Curry. Kylie Dixon. Sarah Dixon. Nicole Donnelly. Megan Dunn. Matthew Eden. Christine Eden. Donna Evans. Kay Farley. Irene Friend. Rochelle Gain. Melissa Gallagher. Timothy Garland. Andrew Glazebrook. Michelle Grist. Callie Grievous. Amy Healy. Shana Hennessy. Lauren Herbert. Amanda Hilton. Alison Holder. Tani Horadum. Katie Hughes. Joshua Irwin. Darko Jovanovic. Alicia Kidd. Kieran Lane. Ursula Ledgerwood. Kate Lennox. Daniel Lord. Jodie McPherson. Kate Martin. Melissa Matano. Erin McElroy. Timothy McIntosh. Leah McNabb. Sally Mooney. Luke Muir. Aaron Murphy. Courtney O'Brien. Rachel Orr. Darryl Peck. Robin Phillips. Josephine Poole. Peter Ritchie. Rebecca Robson. Natasha Russell. Belinda Schaefer. Candice Schwager. Elaine Shepherd. Candice Single. Claire Skian. Alison Smith. Gemma Spradbrow. Shay Starkey. James Steele. Megan Swan. Sarah Tillman. Anne Van Dyke. Nicole Walters. Tracy Wells. Catherine Welsh. Matthew White. Megan Wilkinson. Matthew Wills. Claire Wilson. J.D. Wyborn. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts with Honours Class 2, Division 2 in Teaching, Leanne Bateman. Irene Caligaris. Anya Carr. Amanda Charnock. Roger Curry. Lauren Davis. Chloe Deal. Anne Devine. Carly Dwyer. Nicole Fitness. Anna Fitzgerald. Yvonne Fletcher. Christy Forbes. Catherine Gardner. Jodie Gelderman. Catherine Gilmore. Julie Graham. Malcolm Halbesma. Christy Hales. Stevie Hall. Emma Hamilton. Carolee Hamilton. Emma Hartman. Fiona Hevron. Kate Hicks. Jacqueline Hodgson. Amanda Huber. Rachel Jackson. Alicia Kelly. Crystal Kirkwood. Kelly Lambourne. Katie Lavender. Lindsay Lever. Jonathan Lumley. Alison Lumsdane. Emma Lynch. Gillian McCormack. Katie McDermott. Melissa McDonald. Tanya McClay. David McLaughlin. Michelle Ann Murphy. Sally O'Keefe. Lisa Owens. Christy Passfield. Christy Picton. Danielle Pills. Natalie Pollock. Mitchell Probert. Danielle Reed. Melissa Roberts. Sian Roxby. Rebecca Sansom. Renee Sarant. James Sharp. Terry Sharp. Melissa Sloan. Caroline Sorensen. Sandra Sullivan. Melissa Thompson. Renee Tranter. Luke Vanderwide. Donna Votman. Carly Wade. Jason Wells. Sarah Wally. Megan Whiteman. Candice Wybrow. Michael Wilson. Melissa Wiper. Alyssa Zeech. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, with Honours Class 2 Division 1 in Teaching, Melissa Beals. Peter Bellick. Rebecca Brinkley. Jody Brooks. Trudy Burns. Lisa Shelley. Alison Coates. Leanne Kovic. Midori Cunningham. Jolie Don. Troy Douglas. Sarah Fensom. Brielle Furman. Kate Goldman. Kelly Granger. Corinne Hasty. Karen Hill. Nadine Humbles. Rebecca Hunter. Kristen James. Pauline James. Loretta Judd. Sophie Kenner. Jacqueline Mitchell. Karen Parker. Dana Pennyfold. Kristen Russell. Nathan Russell. Lisa Ryan. Robin Silk. Michaeli Simmons. Catherine Smythe. Emily Sobb. Lauren Stevens. Kirk Thomas. Melanie Thurlow. Chad Sakasiris. Adam Tyndall. Julie Wiblin. Corinne Williams. Catherine Wilson. Cheryl Wright. Yasue Yonamitsu. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, with honours Class 1 in Teaching. Sean Beaton. Cassandra Connell. Gay Cooper. Leanne Fleming. Tali Hector. Julie McPhee. Natalie Osmond. Jennifer Walker. Chancellor, the award of a university medal is a rare honour made only when there is a candidate of sufficient merit. To be considered for this award, a graduate must have a consistent record of exceptional academic achievement at all levels of a bachelor's degree program and qualify for a bachelor's degree with first-class honours. I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, with Honours Class 1 in Teaching and University medalists. Amy Bott. Alison Henderson. David Holland. Philip McMurray. Jeffrey Muir. Kerry Nichols. Susan Portis. Janine Rainford. Jessica Ross. Rachel Taylor. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Science, Donald Smith. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Diploma in Education, Michelle Campbell. Margaret Dury. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Diploma in Education in Primary Education with Merit, Donna Blackman. Juanita Burns. Joanne Cooper. Alicia King. Karina Laurie. Nicole Travers. Beth Ward. Cara Whelpdale. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Diploma in Education in Secondary Education, Lara Ackmans. Melissa Cherry. Vid Dragic. Maria Ristov. Jane Lewis. Damien Slavin. Inga Weber. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Diploma in Education in Secondary Education with Merit. Stephen Ayrton. Alison Brand. Rosemary Dalchin. Emily Doyle. Karen Fraser. Roxanne Galloway. Jody Gardam. Jade Grimes. Lisa Harvey. Stephen Honeywood. Jennifer Hewish. Diane Kemp. Michael Latter. Amy MacDonald. Brendan Medley. Belinda Mercer. Robert Powell. Karina Price. Juliet Salmon. Anusia Sandol. Melissa Smith. Eleanor Ward. Belinda Watson. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Diploma in Education in Technical and Further Education. Janet Aslaby. Neil Griffiths. Kenneth Nichol. Glenn Redette. Mark Ryan. Stephen Sloan. Stephen Wenben. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Disability Studies, Flor Becerra. Christopher Leddingham. Glenn Preddy. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Special Education, Susan Atwood. Ian Belgray. Ellen Clark. Judy Ann Clough. Claire Crawford. Rachel Elliott. Graham Finch. Margaret Fulich. Diane Gibson. Eileen Gorman. Carol Grayson. Gwenda Hamami. Rhonda Hughes. Jennifer Jackson. Jane Knight. David Lewsome. Catherine Love. Merrin McLaren. Kayleen Maratich. Peter Mackenzie. Kathleen Minton. Tiffany Mitchell. Nicole Reynolds. Kana Roberts. Sandra Robertson. Gillian Sagar. Malcolm Santa. Anne-Marie Wernley. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, Honours, Class 2, Division 1, Catherine McCann. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Education and Arts.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor to present research prior degree graduates.
A research higher degree is awarded to graduates who have successfully completed a program of study primarily through their research. A thesis embodying the outcomes of the research is the principal basis for their examination, and the degree is only awarded if the thesis makes a significant and an original contribution to knowledge and to understanding in the field of study. The thesis, which is the outcome of the work, is examined by 3 examiners external to the university, at least one of whom, and usually more, are recognised as international scholars in the field of study covered by the thesis. Today, the university is proud to honour graduates who have satisfied these rigorous criteria for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, I present to you Sharon Cooper, Bachelor of Education in Mathematics with Honours and a Master of Educational Studies. I present her to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Cooper's thesis is entitled, "What are you going to be when you grow up?" Chancellor, Dr. Cooper. Chancellor, I present to you Desiree Gallimore, Bachelor of Arts from the University of New England, Master of Arts from the University of Sydney and from the University of Macquarie. I present her for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Gallimore's thesis is entitled Oversight, Multiculturalism and Students with Vision Impairment in New South Wales Schools. Chancellor, Dr. Gallimore. Chancellor, I present to you Carl Lennon, Bachelor of Education in Music with Honours and Master of Education. I present him to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Lennon's thesis is entitled Quality of Life and Attendance in Primary Schools. Chancellor, Dr. Lennon. Chancellor, I present to you Fiona Walsh, Bachelor of Education with Honours, Master of Educational Studies and Master of Leadership and Management in Education. I present her to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and Dr. Walsh's thesis is entitled The Significance of Professional Development and Practice Towards a Better Public Education System. Chancellor.
We will now have a musical interlude presented by Greg Body on guitar and Michael Davidson on didgeridoo. Mick Didge Davidson and Greg Body have been performing together since 2001. Mick is studying for his Master of Creative Arts in the didgeridoo at our Conservatorium of Music, and Greg is a member of the staff here at the University. The piece they will play today is a new composition written by them. It uses Mick's own didgeridoo notation system especially created as a part of his master's studies. The system enables other instruments to be coordinated precisely with his. Today's piece is called Time Circle. In traditional Aboriginal culture, there is no arrow of time, as in the Western idea of linear flow from beginning to end. In the dreaming, time sweeps around on itself, and while all things pass, such as the seasons, life, etc., they will each come back again. The piece has been written as a set of 4 simple interlocking guitar and dig melodies, which connect and reconnect infinitely on a circular motion. For the sake of brevity, Mick and Greg will limit the circle to today's performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Laurie Tavart to deliver the occasional address. Laurie Tavart has recently retired from the New South Wales Department of Education and Training after a long and successful career, which saw him reach the position of District Superintendent for Newcastle. After completing his initial teaching qualifications in 1961 at Sydney Teachers College, Laurie continued his studies by completing a Bachelor of Arts at the University of New England in 1969 and a Masters in Education from the University of Sydney in 1979. Laurie's career in education has seen him rise through the ranks of the New South Wales Department of Education and Training, but also served the community through links with the Hunter Institute of Technology, New South Wales TAFE, the Hunter Business Chamber, and the Newcastle Anglican Diocese. He now also holds a conjoint position as Associate Professor in the Faculty of Education and Arts at this university. Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Laurie Tabart.
Can I just offer my congratulations to Mick and Greg and say that Mick has been one of those people who's contributed greatly to schools with his work on the didgeridoo over a number of years. I also offer my particular congratulations to Dr. Carl Leonard, who worked with me over a considerable period of time in special education. I'm delighted to be here today when he and his family received the degree that I know they have worked so hard for. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor and members of the University Council, staff of the university and particularly students graduating today and the family and friends of today's graduates. I'd like to begin by thanking the university for the honour of being invited to give this address to the 2004 education graduation. This graduation is one of the last occasions at which the Chancellor, Rick Carlton, presides, and I wish to acknowledge the great encouragement and support he personally has given for scholarships to worthy senior secondary students of the University Foundation. From school education's point of view in the past, his interest and support have been significant in the opportunities now given by the university. Many students, dust for their schools, will remember the significant award given to them at their Year 12 graduation. They will also be aware of the many scholarships offered to them in attending their local university. This University Foundation has challenged the previously held Sydney Domination Awards to outstanding students and provides this university with students who can continue to build its reputation for excellence. To the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roger Holmes, who is retiring later in this year, thank you and congratulations for the work done to support the schools and their communities in Newcastle. Professor Holmes has had the courage of the university's strategic plan from 1998, and for schools, one of the key objectives of that plan was to encourage community access to the resources of the university. He has ever been prepared to give his personal time and encouragement to schools and young people. The linking of the university of schools to the university in ways not previously contemplated has occurred during that period of time, and there has been the broadening of the articulation for our students, acknowledging the recognition of prior learning as a basis of admission to courses. He's taken a personal interest in the increase in pathways to award programs through credit transfer, articulation and other means. These pathways from the Institute of Technology and from the schools to the university are a feature that his personal support has brought to reality. A concrete example of these initiatives has been the successful outcome of the establishment of Callaghan College, with its multi-campus sites linked to the Institute of Technology and the University of Newcastle, and a greater awareness of the opportunities in tertiary education made known to all the schools, primary and secondary, in the Callaghan College drawing area. Today, for western and nearer areas of Newcastle, we are seeing the benefits of this foresight and drive. The support of open university leaders has been consistently applauded by the school community, and it is certainly my wish to place it on public record here today and acknowledge the complementary role played by Dr. Gay Hart, the Director of the Hunter Institute, who has worked so closely with schools and this university to achieve the current outcome. From the mission statement of the university, I've chosen to comment on the University of Newcastle values the pursuit of lifelong education. I know the Chancellor has already touched on this matter. Firstly, one definition of lifelong education in the university context. The competent graduate is aware of the limits of his or her personal knowledge and experience. The competent graduate is aware of the limits of his or her personal knowledge and experience. So there are three things I'd like to speak about today. Firstly, some personal reflections on my lifelong learning journey and their implications for today. The challenge of the present and future in education in terms of that journey. And finally, what you graduates here can do in joining the learning community and preparing for the changes that life will bring. When I began in 1962 as a 19-year-old junior secondary teacher appointed to Hillston Central School, it was commonly said, those who can't do teach, those who can't teach, teach the teachers. In my study of history, which I explored through evening and external university studies, it seemed that the implicit goal always was that you should be a historian if you were to be successful academically. But if not, then you might have to settle for being a history teacher. Teaching was a fallback position, second rate. I rebelled. As a professional teacher, I worked through the History Teachers Association in New South Wales and later as a member of the Australian College of Education in aggressively campaigning against any notion that did not see teaching as a profession at whatever level. Similarly, as a young teacher professional, I resented the so-called professional teachers who arrived at school at 9 a.m. with the bell and left at 3 with the bell. Never a book under their arms and cynicism for their work. For the many other teachers who arrived at 7:30 a.m. and left at 5, their cars filled with materials for assessing and marking. This latter group coached sporting and debating teams, trained students for plays and school performances, and provided mediation for students. You will all remember the teacher who to you provided that all-important mentoring. But I reflected, there had to be a better way than treating and paying all teachers for work and outcomes that were not equal. Unfortunately, no improvements have occurred in that 40-year period. Yes, teachers' salaries must be improved, but for all teachers. The second experience I wanted to reflect on was the reception I received from senior colleagues for my daring to accept the appointment to be a district inspector in 1982. A district inspector has responsibilities for primary and secondary schools. I had been a member of the secondary inspectorial panel. Colleagues told me how demeaning to the secondary inspectorate it was for me to go back to being a district inspector. My action was seen as downplaying the importance of the senior, i.e. secondary inspector, over the primary. But to me, the continuity which the role offered K-12 was more significant than just a secondary subject inspector. Yet through this change, there was the opportunity to be involved in linking primary schools and secondary schools to recognise continuity K-12 of experience for students. There was in the system the belief that although paid similarly, the secondary sector was superior to the primary and the primary was superior to early childhood. These cultural mores dominated the education system, not only at the senior level I have exemplified, but also culturally in most primary and secondary schools. The teaching payments may be the same, but the cultural reality of the system has an implicit, if not explicit, hierarchy. How could this be changed? I want to explore these themes, which are issues confronting school education today. Firstly, John Rosa, a former advisor to state and federal liberal education ministers, is co-author of Australia's Education Choices from the Menzies Research Centre. Writing in Australia in 2004, he says, the idea of using salary incentives to attract teachers to bad schools and more generally to improve the pay of good teachers is hardly new or radical. During the past decades, both Liberal and Labor politicians have supported the concept. So it was a plank for the education policy of the first Kennett government in Victoria in 1992. Mark Latham also floated the proposal in What Did You Learn Today? Creating an Education Revolution, published in 2001. Yet nothing has changed. Providing a bad government school with additional poor or inexperienced teachers is a little value. But if such a school could replace half of its teachers on salaries of $59,000 with the same number of teachers, each paid $85,000, the result would be quite different. This is precisely the sort of policy being pursued by the Blair government in the UK in an effort to deal with what it calls underperforming schools. Globally, this question is being addressed in today's education world. Research is being done in both India and the United States, and this concept of performance-based payment is on the current education agenda being promoted federally in Australia by members of government and opposition alike. From my experience, another educational and cultural issue is the failure of the education community to recognise the role of early childhood education and those educators as the foundation of successful personal education for each child. This is absolutely vital, and the work of these teachers is needed to establish cognitive and effective responses in the young child, the basics for the learning community of a compulsory schooling period. Just as we've come to recognise that if a child learns to read in their primary education, they can increasingly autonomously read to learn in the secondary and later educational settings. So we need to recognise the central role played by early childhood educators and to recognise them as key people as such. In this same context, we must require the linking of primary schools and secondary schools to recognise continuity K-12 of experience for students and minimise the horrifically difficult jump for many students moving from primary to secondary environments, but who never really adjust and thus fail and drop out. Of course, many education administrators espouse this as a key welfare and curricular issue. Few have taken any significant action because it was too organisationally, industrially and culturally difficult. Out of this problem, middle schooling has appeared. Middle schooling, years 5 to 8 as a school organisation, is something about which I became passionate and, unfortunately, through education and political interference, failed to achieve in this area in government schools, although I would pay tribute to the Honourable John Aquilino for his foresight in supporting this initiative in the Tobermory area. Middle schooling will increasingly become the bridge for students in the future and the opportunity for students to be individually recognised and accelerated. I trust you will see in all of this the rigidity of school structures, which suggests that one structural model fits all. This permeates the educational system's thinking in so many government and non-government schools and educational bureaucracies, not the recognition that an individual student may not be at a given level at a specific age. Thus, parents and students are voting with their feet and rejecting those schools who conform to the industrial age of education and whose structures reflect the conveyor belt approach, which locks students en masse in and suggests the only or more socially acceptable way for a primary school is K to 6, and for a secondary school structure is the comprehensive school 7 to 12. In 2001, the federal opposition leader commented, policies based on uniformity and sameness is bound to fail. These industrial era structures for schools will continue to decline and be replaced as the opportunity is increasing for parents and students to select schools according to individual needs, talents and interests of their offspring. In a sense, we in Newcastle are fortunate, as we have an imaginative range of secondary school options developed over the past decade. Today, a school or educational institution need not be on one site, and with technology evolving, the future of education will be quite different. This will especially be so for senior students, but these opportunities will necessitate some travel and multi-campus structures. We already have in the Hunter the excellent example of the Hunter Institute of Technology, with one institute but different campuses, and an increasing movement by the University of Newcastle to many sites with campuses located for demographic trends and with faculties at the locations most appropriate for the educational learning and outcomes they need to develop. In equity terms, the disappearance from the hunter of single-sex schools in the 1970s, while they were preserved in Sydney, is another measure which must be addressed. And I believe in the not-too-distant future there will be the provision of a girls' secondary school in the hunter. Again, if I may be permitted to quote from Mark Latham, diversity is not highly valued in the Australian education debate. Most issues are positioned within the zero-sum contest of modern politics. For every winner, an institutional sector which makes progress, there is thought to be a corresponding loser. A lot of time and effort devoted to holding back other parts of the education system. Cultural inertia in schools and the threat to some of you as young graduates. As new graduates from the teaching profession, you must be ever vigilant and avoid the frightening outcomes highlighted by Dr. Gregor Ramsay in his report on teaching in New South Wales. Quality Matters, Revitalising Teaching, Critical Times, Critical Choices, November 2000. Ramsay suggests that leadership and school culture were vital for successful schools. And he went further to state that some school cultures were toxic. And I quote, reference was made in advice received to closed and cynical school cultures. Advice was provided, which went so far as to describe some cultures as toxic, often apparently shaped by entrenched and unresponsive teachers at middle management level. Information was also provided about instances where induction for teachers in their first appointment consisted of advice from executive staff to forget most of what they learned in their university courses. He goes on, the words that should never be used to describe the culture of any school in New South Wales are closed, cynical and toxic. His report, which should be compulsory reading for all in or entering the teaching profession, is very strongly supportive of the collaboration necessary between schools, local university, TAFE and the employers in offering quality education experience for teachers and graduates. The education faculty at this university with its double degree and employment practices has been at the forefront of this movement, thanks to the inspirational leadership of the Pro-Vice Chancellor Dr. Terry Lovett and his successor as Dean Dr. Phil Foreman. Worldwide literature and recent Australian research highlights the importance and the centrality of the teacher in successful outcomes for students, not the school, but the teacher, and the need for proper recognition of quality teachers at all levels is essential. Quality teachers must be paid according to their worth. This will only occur when current state employment practices recognise quality teachers and are totally restructured to remove casualties and appointments based on seniority and not quality. Finally, in this context, both Mark Layton and Gregor Ramsay comment upon the centralisation of education and bureaucratic centrality. Layton comments, it follows therefore that education policy needs to be more sensitive to the circumstances of individuals and institutions. This requires a shift in the basic unit of education administration. Nationwide and statewide systems of regulation need to give way to a diverse mix of funding policies and equity measures. Not all people and places have the same reaction to all policies. They need to find the learning conditions best suited to their talents and their aspirations. Among the individuals, institutions and locations of lifelong learning, one size no longer fits all. Ramsay reports in his final recommendation, and in my view one of his most important, it will be necessary that employers, and especially the Department of Education and Training in their leadership and management structures, take account of how the quality of teacher education and teaching can be improved by the greater localisation of authority and decision-making in schools. Well, here ends the sermon. University of Newcastle, one where through lecturing, staff and interaction you have had the opportunity to grow and learn, you must ask, am I a risk manager? Am I an educational professional? Am I prepared to be swallowed up by the toxic culture of comfortableness? Currently, I'm teaching a class of 23 Botswanan teachers. They've left their homes and families to continue their professional development here in Newcastle in Australia. They reflect the lifelong learning we are talking about today. As you move forward, either as graduates or to a new work location, and hopefully to a further learning community, I would suggest you might turn to a little book entitled Who Moved My Cheese? An amazing way to deal with change in your work and life. Written by Dr. Spencer Johnson in 1998, it is well known to many organisations and groups, and it may be known of you. It challenges the given and causes you to realise that whether in school education, TAFE or university, the cheese will move. And whether you are comfortable or not, then your direction in a rapidly changing workplace must change. In his conclusion, Dr. Johnson, through his characters, writes, what happens in most organisations you've been in when the top management announces change? Do most people say the change is good or a bad idea? A bad idea. Yes, why? Because people want things to stay the same, and they think change will be bad for them. When one smart person says the change is a bad idea, the others say the same. Yes, they may not really feel that way, but they agree in order to look smart as well. That's the sort of peer pressure that fights change in any organisation. End of quote. At this stage of your education, you've reached the conclusion of one stage. The challenge is to determine, are you going forward to the next learning community, or have you completed your education? A true learning community member never has completed their education. I heard of people who were 90 who were completing degrees here at the university. I think that's an inspiration for all. Congratulations, best wishes for your future and your lifelong learning journey and learning process.
Thank you very much, Laurie, for that passionate, stimulating address. And I'm pleased to see that you're not retired, you are in the thick still. And I'm sure those students and teachers from Botswana will benefit greatly from association with you. I now have great pleasure in inviting David Holland and Philip McMurray, Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, and University medalists, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the University, family and friends, and most importantly, graduates. The past 15 years has seen a rapid increase in the production of children's movies, particularly animated films, many of which are not only clever and entertaining, but also contain valuable lessons about life. Despite the wide variety of recent releases, one of our favourite children's movies is actually an old one, released in 1971. This movie continues to hold great appeal for both young and old audiences, and it contains several musical pieces that are as catchy today as they were when they were written. Allow me, for your entertainment, to give you an example. I've got another puzzle for you. You laugh. For the rest of the day. The movie, as you have now probably guessed, is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But it isn't just the music that makes this movie so appealing. Perhaps it is the notion of visiting a chocolate factory where almost everything is edible. Maybe it's the appeal of an everlasting gobstopper, or meeting the flamboyant and mysterious recluse Willy Wonka. Or if you're like me, perhaps you just wouldn't mind having an Oompa Loompa or two to mow the lawns, wash the car, and provide copious quantities of chocolate. But despite all there is to excite us in this movement, there is one thing that we think really gets you in: the golden ticket. We are all drawn into Willy Wonka's world when there is a frenzied search to find one of only 5 golden tickets. But having a ticket was just the beginning. The author, Roald Dahl, is more interested in exploring what different people from different backgrounds did with the opportunity, once it was theirs to enjoy, than he is about basking in the glory of the prize alone.
Perhaps for those graduating here today, there are some interesting parallels between the story, not necessarily Dave's song, and our experiences here at university. Much like the diverse backgrounds of the children who toured the factory, we have come to and studied at Newcastle University from a variety of backgrounds and contexts. However, while getting to this point is an achievement, a bit like getting a golden ticket, it's not the end of the story. The struggles you've faced, the battles you've won, the lessons you've learned, and the successes you've had may be entirely different to me or the person next to you. We are a diverse group of people. Some here today have come straight from high school, having successfully completed the HSC. Others may have found school hard work and have had to fight their way through an open foundation course just to have the opportunity to undertake tertiary study. And still others, like Dave and I, have given up careers in other fields to pursue study as mature age students.
Having arrived here at university by whatever path, our experiences, the lessons learnt, and the interaction with others and their experiences will also be very different. The reason for this is that while we have been studying, we have not stopped living. We may have had to make compromises, we may have gone without certain luxuries, but we've continued to live. This ongoing process of living will have brought a variety of both happy and sad memories to us, depending upon our path to this point. In the past 4 years, as well as successfully handling in assignments and passing courses, some here today have been married, some have had babies, some have achieved success on the sporting field, some have purchased new homes, and some have seen the growth and development of their existing children. But at the same time, some here today have failed subjects and had to face doing them again. Some have battled with illness or a debilitating injury. Some have suffered the loss of a loved one, and some have felt the pain of a broken relationship. Our experiences during our time at uni have not been limited to learning theories and being equipped with skills for our chosen field of study. They are much, much richer than that.
Today provides us with an opportunity to reflect on all our experiences, where we've come from and where we're going. Regardless of what it's taken to get here, we are faced with the same important question: what happens now? Today is an enjoyable and appropriate opportunity to celebrate the completion of 4 years of hard work. Receiving this piece of paper, our degree, is something worth enjoying and something worth sharing with our loved ones. But, as we've said before, the most important part of the story is yet to come. It's what we now do with our experiences, our learning, our mistakes, and even our hopes that matter. We should enjoy today, but should be careful not to make this degree the pinnacle of all we've done, for to do this would undervalue the other things that make us who we are and what we're able to achieve. It would undervalue the role our parents, friends, and lecturers have had upon shaping who we are, what we believe, and what we're capable of achieving. This degree opens up new avenues, new possibilities, and new opportunities to impact our world in a unique way.
U2's lead singer Bono once said, When you are 16, you think you can take on the world, and sometimes you are right. For those of us that are now teachers, taking on the world might simply mean making valuable contributions to the lives of the students, parents, and other teachers that we work with. For some, your life may now follow a different path, but the experiences here will still have an impact on who you are and the way that you live. And for those on stage or in the audience here today, we have been talking directly to the graduates, but in fact these lessons from Willy Wonka's world are applicable to all of us. Wherever we are in life, we are faced with constant choices that require us to draw upon our experiences and expertise, and which ultimately direct how we take on the world and which battles we choose to fight. Taking on the world doesn't need to begin at 16. It doesn't mean pursuing riches or fame. Taking on the world can begin at any point in our lives, and the longer we have lived, the more experiences, successes and failures we will have to draw upon in this process of living. Our bodies may age, we may feel past our sell-by date, or we may feel unprepared, inexperienced or overwhelmed for the task of taking on the world. But taking on the world can sometimes involve small and unnoticeable contributions. But over time, these small contributions matter. Thank you.
For those words. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed today's ceremony, and thank you for joining the university community in the celebration of the conferring of degrees. The University Union invites you now to make your way to the Brennan Room in the Shortland Union, where refreshments will be served.